ladies and gentlemen, families play a vital role in peace building because they are the first setting where individuals learn crucial skills like empathy, communication, and forgiveness within a safe and a trusted environment. The family is a primary social unit where children learn essential life skills and values, forming the foundation for future interactions and experiences with others. The dynamics within a family, including its ability to manage conflict and find unity, can serve as a model for how to achieve peace and stability in a larger social structures. By placing God at the center, families can weather challenges, cultivate a culture of forgiveness and spiritual strength, and raise individuals equipped with ethical value. A God-centered approach helps define and nurture the deepest relationship, fostering unity, support, and spiritual growth. Women are central to building peaceful families and communities by acting as nurturers, mediators, and coalition builders who create stability and foster reconciliation within households and the society. As a Cabinet Secretary for Gender, Culture, and Children's Services, I've looked at the work that is before me, and I keep on asking myself, this ministry, what is it all about? Gender is about men and women, isn't it? I remember when I was given that job, somebody said, amepewa ile kazi ya wamama. Ile kazi ya wamama. But what is gender? Gender is men and women, isn't it? And then, these men and women live in a society. Whether this society or another society. So in that society, there's what? There's culture, isn't it? So I ask myself, what is culture? There's African culture. There is this other culture. If you get into that ministry, you will find we have libraries. We have what we call, we have the performers, where our two ladies are. Yes, that is their space. We have archives. We have the national museums. That is what is defined as culture, as exposed in Article 11 of the Constitution of Kenya. And then, there at the end, after the mark, the comma, is children's services. So we have children. Who are children? I'm asking myself. I realize I'm a child because my mother is there, isn't it? I lost my father many years back. But I'm my mother's child. So when you talk about children's services, which children are you referring to? All of us, isn't it? And I like what the presenters have said. So who am I dealing with at the end of the day? I realized that I'm dealing with the nation of Kenya. I have actually defined this ministry as the software of the nation. This is where we find all of us. And the government of Kenya is doing a lot. They are building affordable houses. They are doing the roads, isn't it? They are talking about SHA, fertilizer, subsidized fertilizer to be able to produce food. And I asked myself, after all this has been done, who is the consumer of these things? It is who? It is family, isn't it? So if we do not have the family, if we don't have children, if we are living in a society where the culture is not being placed where it's supposed to be, or rather the good culture, then who is going to live in these houses? Who is going to make use of Okay, houses, who is going to walk on those roads? Who is going to live in those houses? Yes, that one I've repeated. Who is going to that hospital? So, this software must be taken back to its position. And in this room, we are all going to be ambassadors. I alone, as the Cabinet Secretary, with my 3 PSs, the PS for Gender and Affirmative Action, the PS for Culture, and then the PS for Children's Services, we will not manage until we come and sit in these forums patiently and be able to say, we need you to support us. And I want to thank the organizers of this function and say, I am not here because I want to thank you for speaking to Evelyn and making sure, but I had looked at it and I want you to ignore this photo. This photo was taken when I was hungry. Me, I love food. This one, this is not me. I am a Christian, but I live in a community where I live with Muslims, I live with Hindus, all of them are my friends. And as a champion of the children, we are speaking to the children of Kenya, from Kisumu to Wajir, from Turkana to the other side. And we must speak as a nation and say, we need our children to be safe. Children are going through a lot. If you look at the survey of what is happening now, we have destroyed the innocence of our children. Those of us who were born earlier, we did not know the difference between me and my brother until later on in life you realize, huyu akikugonga hivi unasikia yenyewe hiyo nimesikia uchungu. But otherwise we were playing with them. But the innocence of our children have been stolen by their fathers, by their uncles, by the teachers, by the society, raping the children, sodomizing the boys. That is what we do every day. Every day, that is what we go through. It is so bad that we need to wake up and say no to any form of violence against children. You talk, those are children. How about children living with disabilities? And they are part of us. These are children who, actually, when you look at it, even the parents themselves don't want to be identified with them. Personally, I am the 5th born, but the sister before me lives with disability. And when I now remember and I look back, we used to be so ashamed going with her to school because everybody says, ni mtoto wake na Hanna. Mimi naitwa Hanna. But with time, I realized and I have learned that she's a human being like all the others. In fact, as we speak today, she's the only one with my mother. The rest of us are out here looking for money and doing other things. My sister is there and I keep calling her, Rael, how is mama? She said, Akosawa. She's able to speak. So what are we saying? We need to talk to ourselves and say, what did God intend for us? And where did we go wrong? I'm not speaking from the heart, isn't it? I'm talking about children. Come hapo katikati kwa culture. Where did we lose the culture of excuse me, I am sorry, thank you, there is an elder here, there is that. Tulipoteza wapi Kenyans? So that nowadays when you see us on TV, you see us on a cultural day, just dancing the Kimasai, you know. Watch and see, towards December now we are going to do so many of them. The Ma Festival, the Penyiluo. We are going to do Tobolngore for the Turkanas. That is what we do, isn't it? And it is funded and it is paid for. But how about the smaller things about culture? That which I said, excuse me, thank you, I'm sorry. And I come to families and I ask, That man has gone to, both of us are now working, isn't it? And they say, man, love your woman, and then the wife do what? Submit. Those things. For a man to say, I love you, wanasema, we don't say, isn't it? We hear it every day, even in church. Then the lady says, you tell me to submit. I am the one who has done this and that. It starts there, and inaenda. By the time we realize we have lost everything, isn't it? We need to go back there. And the good book, whether it is the Bible and even the Quran and any other, which I don't know, they speak about those things. You can call them any other thing. But they agree with that issue. Then I come now to where we are called Waziri wa Gender. Waziri wa Gender ako hapa anasimama. And all we are talking about is how we need to speak to gender-based violence, including femicide. A whole task force was established by His Excellency the President. And when you read that report, it's just talking about what we can sort out by talking to each other, not talking at each other. The Constitution of Kenya speaks about it. They talk about these things. But who has decided to go down and deal with those issues? A lot of French, a lot of words, a lot of styles here and there. We are losing the society because we are all in our silos. Unanielewa? So I want to thank you so much for calling me. And I have decided, and I've told my people, we must speak, what that ministry which I'm in, we must be able to speak as gender, culture, and children's services and say, let us agree, we are the software of the country. Let us bring the NGOs, parliament, judiciary, everyone, the media. Let us all speak. We bring back our nation to where it used to be. So my clarion call is, be our ambassadors. Let us not speak against the nation. Let us pray for the nation of Kenya. The nation of Kenya is not a nation, the name. It is the people of Kenya. We, the people of Kenya. So let us leave this room today. I don't know how many we are. Sunday I was speaking to about 1,000 women in the women conference. I got 1,000 ambassadors. I don't know how many we are here. Today I want how many ambassadors, the person who is doing registration, how many are we? Yeah, just looking at it, I think we are over 100. So if I live here today and I have 100 ambassadors to talk to the software of the Republic of Kenya, my day is done and I have earned my salary. Thank you so much and God bless you.